Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthis, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you give a least. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom, I will hold you once more. To men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the prison show. I was trying to tell it's scratchy, it doesn't work, but he didn't believe me. He had to see for himself. Now he sees for himself. All right, tonight is Friday. I was fixing to say September, October the 10th, and guess what? This week we had fantastic news. Who knows the news? Robert Robertson got a stay of execution from the CCA. Woohoo! So we've been celebrating. And I know Robert has been celebrating. Everybody's smiling, celebrating. Yay! Yay. So we're going to have more about that coming up. So, and of course we have some other news. Gloria's here this evening. Nicole is here. She is with the Rusty Diamond Network, of course. Paige Lovett, the Director of Development and Storytelling for EWOP, which is Empowering Women Out of Prison. She will be on. And then after Gloria, Linda and I will be on. So David has lined up a fantastic show for everyone as usual. But first, let's get to Nicole Hutchison Moore on line 2. Hey, Nicole.
Hey there. How are you guys?
Doing good. How about you?
We're doing great.
So
I'm hearing an echo. Hearing that?
We are not, but we heard the same issue last week. So do you have a radio on in the back, maybe?
No.
No?
Are you on speakerphone?
Yes.
Maybe turn off the speakerphone and just put the phone up to your ear.
Oh, boy. Oh. Okay, you there?
Yep. Can you hear me now?
No, I have to speaker.
Yep.
That's okay.
Well, we can't hear the echo, so I'm sorry you hear one.
Okay, good. It'll make me slow down then.
You see?
Yeah.
The bright side.
Right? So we've had an exciting week here at Rusty Diamond. Just to kind of give a refresher, because I'm getting a lot of mail and JPays and a lot of correspondence. So Rusty Diamond Network, we work with women while they are incarcerated, and we are able to follow them through the whole process, through their parole and release. We're not an official program within TDCJ, so that gives us more leverage, and we're able to work with the existing programs and help the women get into the rehabilitation, the programs they need, the things they need to do for their parole, for their mental health, addiction support, all of those things. And obviously the goal for that is reentry. As we all know, 95% plus are going to get out. And so it's our goal to help them while they're in and bridge that gap and help them when they're released. Housing, all of those things from the parole process all the way through. So I've been contacted by a few people, and I'm already reached out to them and working with them. You can have your family members reach out to me on the website, and that's working out great. And then that way I'm able to communicate with them. We can talk specifics. I get a better understanding of what's going on with you, where you are in your process. I can look at all the information that I'm able to see, and then I can engage with you. So I think that process is working a lot better. So I really appreciate those of you that have reached out to me on rustydiamond.org. There's a contact me page. So if you just fill that out, it goes straight to me. And then this week was really exciting because one of the things that I do on a personal level is somebody who's become a very good friend of mine, David Gerlach. And I'm going to spell his name for you guys so y'all can try to find him on your tablets in the podcast or TED Talk. And it's David Gerlach, Garlock. And I don't have enough time here to go into his story, but he has an amazing story. He was in for 14 and a half years in Alabama, and he's now over 10 years out with a pardon and full clemency.
Oh,
and he was actually in the movie Just Mercy. And he goes around and speaks at various organizations and colleges. So about twice a year, we're able to connect here in Texas and make the rounds to the colleges. And it's just a really beautiful thing to be able to share with all of these students that are in criminal justice. And they're across the board. Some of them are wanting to be on the mental health side. Some of them want to be in law enforcement. Some of them want to be attorneys. Some want to be judges. So you've really got the whole breadth of what people are wanting to do within the criminal justice system or mental health. And we were at UTA this week, and we hadn't been back there in a year. And it was such a different, wonderful experience because it seemed to me, especially like the freshmen coming in, who, of course, had been through COVID, right? They spent their whole high school years through the whole COVID experience, even their last year of middle school. And so they are just so engaged in these classes. And what I got back from them in kind of the tide is turning, if you will, in the thought process of restorative justice, along with mental health and how the two go hand in hand. And really just kind of that more broad stroke approach than just, lock them up and throw away the key. So I was just so heartened after this week of speaking with literally hundreds of students in all these different classes to get that perspective. And it was just a really beautiful week. So if you can, on your tablets, go out and look for David and any of the podcasts that you can watch of his. Just an amazing, powerful story, and I think it'll be an inspiration for those of you guys behind the bars right now.
So do you know what platform they could find him on? Is it?
It's different because I'm getting things from all over the country now because we're on the tablet, both in the state level and the federal level. So I don't think it's the same across like what they have access to. So I do know there's a search function, at least in Texas, on the tablets. So if you can look at podcasts, things like that, you'll find David in there.
All they got to do is type in his name at the magnifying glass, and anything that he's done that's been published on Edovo will pop up if they're looking at Edovo.
Perfect. And hopefully one of these times that I'm on, we'll get him on with me because he'd love to give a shout-out to everybody.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Him and I are LinkedIn or whatever. We're friends or whatever they call it on LinkedIn. I'm not sure what they call it over there.
He left this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got anything else?
That's pretty much it. A lot of good stuff coming out right now about the Second Chance Act and some of the reentry stuff and the mental health stuff. It was a big week in the Senate, so now it's got to go to the House, but there's some good things moving.
That's what Second Chances?
Yes.
Yeah, we sure need that.
Yes, we do.
And this time they're actually tying it to reentry.
Woohoo!
Oh.
I know, huge.
That's very huge.
Well, you've got 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. You got anything you want to add? Some shout outs you want to make or give your phone number?
Yeah, I would actually. I'd love to give a shout out to all the girls at Hobby and the Diamonds that are at Murray and at Coleman. I always still want to call it Lockhart, but at Coleman. And that are in all the great programs and doing so good. I'm just really proud of everybody. It seems like everybody's buckling down and doing what they need to do and, doing their best time, not letting that time do them. And I will tell you from my last couple of parole hearings that sadly were denials, that's what I saw was the differentiating factor was the way that they had done that time and really got into those programs, and that's where we really try to help and coach them and get them into those things. So it's really important, guys, to make sure, whether it's jobs, whether it's any of the special programs through the chaplain, anything that you can do, that you can get a certificate from earned or what you've explored or a trade, it makes all the difference in the world.
And I'm so glad that you said that, Nicole, because there are so many things that they can take on that Edovo app. They can get so many certificates, and so many of the men that I know are like fighting it. They're fighting doing this.
I'm telling you, that's your parole, man.
Yeah.
Is your freedom worth it?
Terry Pidden was talking about it last week.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, do as much as you can. Send all those certificates every time you get one. Just send it into parole.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the biggest things that we do in helping and mentoring while, the girls are behind the wall, right, is basically just how to navigate and get to those programs. You've got one coming up here in a little bit, EWOP. That's a great program and one that we've had a lot of diamonds go through, and it makes a huge difference on parole.
They've got a big contest coming up about business plans. Whoever makes the best business plan. I guess we'll find out tonight what the prize is.
There you go.
Probably your own business.
Well, and I did something similar myself. I did the PEP program, and I did all those things, and I've kept it going. I'm still out here 7.5 years on parole, and I still make sure today, not only for my state certification to be a reentry peer specialist, but also everything that I do from Rusty Diamond and then from advocacy and, being able to speak to these students and understanding and keeping my feet in it, so to speak, is I take everything that I can. I'm still collecting those certificates.
So you took the prison entrepreneurship program?
I did.
I thought somebody had told me that was only for guys.
No,
Wow. So what units is the PEP program on, and what units are the EWOP on?
I'll let EWOP talk about what units they're on.
Okay.
Yeah, because that changes and things are all constantly flowing. And PEB kind of changed and morphed into things on the women's side. I did it right when I got out during COVID.
Oh, okay.
So they had a special thing they were doing with the classes during COVID when they
Paige here in a minute. So.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you got a snail mail address they can get a hold of yet?
I do. It's Rusty Diamond Network, 7801 Alma, ALMA Drive, number 74. That's Plano, 75025. And for those of you that want to contact me, it's rustydiamond.org, and just hit the contact me button, and that'll come straight to me. Just make sure I have a way to get a hold of you, that it's the right email address, or give me your phone number, and we'll jump on the phone and talk about your loved one or family member.
Oh,
Well.
right. Thank you so much, Nicole.
You bet. Everybody hang in there, and y'all have a good night.
All right.
You too.
Be careful.
Blessings.
All right.
All right. Now let's get to Paige Lovett on line 1. Hey, Paige.
Hello.
How are you this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you all?
We are making it. So what do you have for us this evening?
Yeah, well, I'm just excited to be on here. I heard you guys talking about the business plan competition, so I guess we can start there. EWOP is a 12-month leadership and entrepreneurship program at the Coleman unit, so that answers that question as well, in Lockhart. And basically the first few months is really focused on leadership and character development, and then we pretty quickly get into our business semester, where the goal is to take a dream of a business and create an entire business plan, all the way from marketing strategies, differentials, financials, basically a full business plan that they could take to start their business once they're released. But the fun part that kind of ends our year is our business plan competition, where it's very similar to Shark Tank, where every woman in our program pitches a 7-minute business pitch. And we go from everyone pitching to a first, second, third, fourth, like a top 4. So we have celebrity judges come in. It's a full day thing. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, Paige, do you mind turning down your radio a little bit?
Sure. Is that better?
Yes, that is better. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, I was reading something online today about the that contest comparable to Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I signed up to be a volunteer over there.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So, what else do you have?
Well, I don't know. What do you guys want me to...
Tell us about EWOP. I mean, we start calling it EWOP. Does anybody out in our radio land know what EWOP even means? You guys haven't been on in a long time, because I'm sorry to keep
EWOP,
interrupting, but
empowering women out of prison. So this is our 5th year at the Coleman and existing, I guess. Like I said, I guess I mentioned, it's a 12-month program inside the unit, but we also, a really big part to what we do is reentry services. So as our women are going through their year, we're also planning reentry plans and what success is going to look like on the outside. And then once our graduates, some, graduate our program and then still have some time while they're incarcerated where they can serve as servant leaders for the next class and mentors. And then once they are released, we have a community on the outside of alumni. We have a yearly retreat that we do for them. We follow them pretty closely for the first year just to really make sure that foundation is there. And then afterwards, we actually have a regional dinner coming up. So we invite all of the alumni in that certain region to a dinner. We have monthly Zoom calls where they can, they had a budgeting one last month. So they can still get that continuing education and that support. And so, yeah, we have over 200 women on the outside, and then we have about 140 women on the inside still.
And they are all at the Coleman unit?
We have like 15 alumni at other units, but otherwise, yes, primarily are all at the Coleman unit.
So the program is strictly at the Coleman unit. Have y'all thought about expanding to other units?
Yes, it's definitely been in conversations since we're at year 5. It's kind of like year 3 of fully operating because the first 2 years it was and pretty immediately got locked out of prison. So I think we're at a spot now where we're starting to have the conversations of expanding and what that will look like and where.
Okay. So when they're on the outside, you said that y'all maintain some contact with them. How does that look? Do you have meetings in person?
On the outside, everything's virtual because, we have women released all over the state of Texas, so it'd be really hard to have in-person meetings. We have case managers on staff. So the meetings while they're incarcerated are in person, and that's where the majority of the planning happens. And then when they're out, everything's virtual, so phone calls, Zoom calls.
So they have that support wherever they go.
Yes. And the first 90 days are really critical, so we check in kind of depending on the support level that people need. It could be daily, it could be 3 times a week, and then kind of move to like once a week for those first 90 days to make sure that all the like basic elements of reentry are solid and they have the support that they need.
Okay, David, did you have a question?
I was actually looking at the website. I was cheating.
Oh, I was trying to bring up your thing, and it kept getting.
That wasn't working.
No.
I shared the link with you.
I know it's messing up there.
It's messing up.
Yeah.
Because you're on the wrong Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. We brought a new Wi-Fi. You got to go to Cherry Creek. Anyway, how long have you been on? I keep wanting to call it Lockhart too. Coleman unit.
We've only been at the Coleman unit. So
how long have you been there? 2020. And
yes.
You were on the show, or actually, your executive director was on the show in what, 2022 or 23?
Okay, yeah, Pam.
Pam, how much have you grown in that amount of time?
Well, we've grown about 4 additional staff members, and the class has also grown as well. I don't know. The original class that first started was only 55 women, and now we're at 100 women per year that we take.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah, we get applications from all over the state. So we get over 1,000 applications a year for only 100 spots.
But if they're not on the Coleman unit, do they have to wait to get involved until whenever they get out, or how does that work?
So if they are not on the Coleman unit, and we do all of our interviews in person. So right now we're scheduling trips to units to do interviews with applicants who will be a good fit. And then if they're not at the Coleman unit currently and we accept them into the program, they will get transferred to the Coleman unit for the program.
So I was just reading here on your website, that since 1980, the number of women in the U.S. prison system has grown by over 700%.
Yes.
That just blows me away. I didn't realize that it had grown that much. And it's, I mean, I realized 1980 was a bit ago. Because, yeah, I know. But 700%, that's a high number. And you also have on your website 89 out of 100 EWOP participants are mothers.
Yes, and that's something that has stayed consistent. Every year we do a survey, and that number stays consistent. It's really high. How many women have children to care for once they get out, and that's part of what our reentry services, we help just get them ready for being able to take on that responsibility again, because it can be a lot. We actually have a couple of women that are in a part of our program. We offer kind of like a sponsorship where we pay for their housing for the first 3 months when they do get their kids back, so that they can focus on the care of their children, burden that it kind of takes on when they have to get their kids back.
That is a huge financial burden. And you also have on here 44% of incarcerated women across the U.S. have not graduated from high school or obtained a GED. That's a high number. How does that compare with the men? Are they kind of similar? Do you know?
I am not sure. No.
Well,
I do know, I can't give you a number statistic, but it's actually kind of funny. This knowledge is coming from one of our women who, her business, she was in one of our top 4 winners last year. She wants to do a GED tutoring business for women because the percentage of women who don't have a high school diploma or GED is so high. And I do know she mentioned that the number is significantly higher than men.
Oh, okay. All right. And now this comes as a complete shock. Women in TDCJ outpace their male counterparts when it comes to substance abuse disorders, with 70% of women identified as suffering from a substance abuse disorder versus 58% of men. That is a huge gap. And, I mean, for some reason, I would have assumed, don't come at me, guys, I would have assumed that the men would be higher. I don't know why I would have assumed that, but I guess I did.
You know what they say happens when you assume?
Men in the room.
Yep. I did notice that it's not that much of a big difference, but they say that men on the average of 26.1% will receive their GED compared to 20% of the women. And it says that only 41% of the women are even interested in their GED.
41%?
Yeah. In other words, the 59% of the women that enter prison don't really care that they have a GED or not.
And they should. Everyone should.
I would think. But I would think that would be a good... Would you said one of the ladies that wanted to start a business doing that? Because the more women that get their GED, they can go on for higher education. And then they would have a better chance of setting up their business to be able to take care of their kids.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of part of her business model, is to be able to support people who... A lot of people who don't get their high school diploma or GED are probably in that situation because of life circumstances. So she wants to be able to provide affordable tutoring that kind of meets them where they're at in their life, to be able to bridge that gap rather than just not doing it at all.
Well, that's awesome. So I guess I might have missed it. What in the contest, in the business plan contest, what is the prize?
So right now, there's nothing monetarily that we can provide while they're incarcerated. But we are discussing right now about creating a business plan on the outside, a business plan competition on the outside for our alumni, where winners would actually get a sponsorship to be able to go towards starting their business.
Okay. So right now it's just for them to get their business plans together so that whenever they do get out, they can start the process of actually having their own business.
Yep.
Well, that's wonderful. So do you have any, time's almost up. Do you have any burning desires, or do you have a snail mail address that people can write you at?
Yes, we do. They can write us. It's probably shorter just to write EWOP, EWOP, and 968 Lockhart, LOCKHART, Texas 78644.
Okay, just to make sure I have that correctly, EWOP, P.O. Box 968, Lockhart, Texas 78644.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, we appreciate you being on today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks so much. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. And now, without further ado, I think we have one Miss Gloria Rubac.
The only one.
The only one. The only one, yes.
Well, I'll tell you what a week, what a day yesterday. I'm sure that everybody by now knows that Robert Robertson got a stay of execution. And I was telling Danny when I woke up and saw her text, I screamed so loud I scared my poor little dog. But yesterday was the second time this week I had a margarita to celebrate something. When we had our monthly meeting Tuesday night, C.J. Foster, the wife of Kenneth Foster, who had been on death row but had been horribly mistreated recently, told us that he finally got all his status back. He got a tablet, he could watch movies, and he was no longer buried under God knows what kind of horrible conditions. So I had a drink for Kenneth that night, and then last night I had a drink for Robert. So we get any more good news, I'm going to become an alcoholic.
Let's get some more good news then.
Yes, absolutely. You know, when I was at the rally Saturday in Austin, I thought, God, this is so good. But over the years, I've learned not to be too hopeful because I get my hopes up and I think, God, this makes sense. Of course he's going to get a stay, and then they don't. But I have to give credit to Gretchen Sween, his lawyer, who is not only the ever-ready bunny when it comes to energy, but creative. She got so many friggin' Republicans out in support of Robert that I think, and one of them said that he was a donor to people on the Court of Criminal. Didn't dare go against these Republicans. To Gretchen, I mean, even Andy Kahn spoke out for Robert. And
Can y'all believe that?
If I ever even saw Andy Kahn, I'd probably be in jail and not here. Anyway.
He did pretty good whenever he was on the show, believe it or not.
Yeah, he came to the studio.
He was here?
Yeah, Danny asked him some pretty point-blank questions.
Look at Gloria's face. Can y'all get a... Can y'all...
Yeah.
Well, I remember when Shaka Sankofa's father died, Gary Graham, his mother was so afraid of Andy Kahn that she wouldn't put the address to the funeral home in the announcement because she was afraid he'd come bust up the funeral.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, not on my list of favorite people. You know, we know Robert's innocent, but there's so many other innocent people on death row that it's really surprising. And of course, I'm with the Texas Death Penalty Abolition Movement. We support every single person on death row. Doesn't matter if they're innocent or guilty. this state of Texas has no right to be killing people. And as far as I'm concerned, Texas is the serial killer. Another good thing that happened this week was Juan Balderas got some excellent coverage on Telemundo. They had 3 different stories, and I thought they just did TV, but they actually have a website with long articles. And they did a long article on Juan. They did do a news thing, and they did a long article on conditions on death row at Polunsky that was excellent. So, and I'm sure Yancey had something to do with that. So, but that was great. A couple of sad things. Remington Alessi, who was an activist here in Houston, recently died from cancer. He was only 40 years old, and his memorial, or no, it's not being called a memorial, celebration of life will be at 11 o'clock tomorrow at the First Unitarian Church, followed by a potluck party. And that sounds like something Remington would have wanted. But I found his business card today, and this will give you a clue about Remington. His phone number, and he eventually, after being part of Occupy Houston and involved in anti-police brutality and this and that, he went to law school and became a people's lawyer. His business card has his phone number as 281-GET-FREE. And his email was remington@texaschainsawlawyer.com.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, rest in power, Remington. He was only 40 years old. That's so sad.
We used to ride motorcycles together.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. He rode a rice burner. Of course, I ride a Harley. But
okay.
He could keep up.
He could keep up with
me and him and Richard Nevels. You remember Richard?
I remember that name.
He was Ray Hill's bodyguard.
Oh, okay. Anyway, and then the other sad thing is that Big White was executed a year ago. I think it was October 1st last year. And Saturday, his family's having a 1-year anniversary. They're going to do a balloon release, and all his friends from junior high and high school will be there. It should be really nice. So that's at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to go from Remington's celebration to Big White's anniversary. Congratulations on getting a pair of shoes after trying for only 6 years.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, TDCJ. And thank you for my Lucky Ducky spider, and Lucha loves her teddy bear. The next big thing that's coming up, since we do not have an execution Thursday, is our annual March to Abolish the Death Penalty. This is our 26th annual march. It's going to be on Saturday, November 1st at 2 p.m. at the Capitol. And for those that can get to Austin early or who live in Austin, there's going to be a pancake breakfast and some speakers. I think Paul Story's mom is going to speak it's going to be at the Quaker House in Austin. And I don't have the address. But Marilyn Schenkel Grant will be speaking. Delia Perez-Meyer, the sister of Big Lou, will be speaking at the pancake breakfast, and somebody else, maybe Yancey. But we do, because November 1st is El Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, we're going to be honoring some of the 596 dead people from the serial killing state of Texas. Sylvia Garza, mom of Bobby Garza, will be coming to talk about her son who was executed, gosh, can't remember what year. It was before COVID. I don't remember. Anyway, we've got, and we're going to set up an altar with photos and stuff for Day of the Dead. And then we'll have a short march and wind up at the governor's mansion or the serial killer mansion. So we invite everybody to come out. We're hoping to raise enough money to get a van from Houston, so let me know if you want to come with us. But I do want to announce Tuesday is George Floyd's birthday. And it's also the birthday of that wackadoo kid. What was his name? Charlie Kirk?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's his birthday. Trump wanted to make it a national holiday. So, all over the country, people are doing happy birthday events to George Floyd. And we will be doing ours at the George Floyd Memorial. Not memorial, mural. And it's really a nice mural. It's got a nice picture of him. And then next to it on the wall, it says, in loving memory of Big Floyd, Texas made, Third Ward raised. And it's actually right across the street from the housing project that George Floyd grew up in. So that's going to be Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Bring flowers or balloons or plants. I think it'd be nice if we could plant something nice there. It's kind of become a little bit ratty looking. But anyway, we'll have an open mic, and we're having some original poetry by Nikki Llewellyn and Sister Mama Sonia. And I haven't heard back from Johnny Torres, but hopefully from Johnny as well. So that's 6 o'clock Tuesday, 3300 Winburn in 3rd Ward. Am I out of time, or can I keep talking?
No, you're out of time.
I'm out of time. Okay. I just want to say hello to two people in Pennsylvania, Mumia Abu Jamal and Brian Arroyo. Hello, hello. Okay.
All right, now it's time for Linda. Are you coming? She's coming. She said I can hear a little voice in the background. All right. Good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening. And we do mean everyone. As we have stated, Robert Roberson was granted a stay of execution by the CCA and is remanded to trial court. But the CCA cherry-picked and ignored his other legal claims, including whether, did you fall?
I just walked off with the
She walked off with her headphones on. Oh my God. Okay. It cherry-picked and ignored his other legal claims, including whether he had effective assistance of assistance of counsel in his original trial, avoiding exploring the many problems in his case. It ordered the trial court to limit itself solely to the question of whether evidence of shaken baby syndrome should be excluded from consideration. It said that the trial court shall not entertain nor address any other claim. So again, it said the trial court shall not entertain nor address any other claims, including how Robert of his legal treatment, or if Nikki died granted. Now across TDCJ, deaths that were recorded at the Attorney General's website in September. Besides Hospital Galveston, which had 16 deaths, the Estelle unit had 7 deaths. Right now, currently, there is 1 scheduled execution in Texas, 8 total for the United States, according to Death Penalty Information Center. For the week of October 13th, there are 4 scheduled executions across the United States: Missouri, Florida, Mississippi, and Arizona. There have been 30 in the United States this year, with 5 in Texas. Florida has executed 13 men this year, more than any other state. Like my friend Leroy started, and T added, no voice is too small, so pick up the phone and make that call to the AG, the governor, state reps, and all. Be for us that soldier standing on the wall, dedicated to duty, never dropping the ball. Remember to call everyone. The death penalty action has petitions for every state and federal. The next Charles Thompson. He is scheduled for January the 28th in 2026 and is out of Harris County. As of today, Thompson's execution date is not on the TDCJ website, but he does have one. He's on death watch. In his honor, here's the news you can use. Cedric Ricks, you were denied at the Supreme Court on October 6th, coming out of the Fifth Circuit. Obel Cruz Garcia, you submitted your reply to the state's brief at the Supreme Court. Rodney Reed, you were scheduled for a conference at the Supreme Court on September 29th. Then again, you have been rescheduled again, but we do not have an exact date at this time. Gary David Green, on October the 6th, you filed your writ at the Supreme Court. On October 3rd, the state filed its amicus curiae brief at the Fifth Circuit. Courtney Robinson. On September the 26th, Judge Schroeder ordered that your petition of Brian Suniga. On September 30th, you filed a motion to alter or amend judgment at the district court. DeMontrell Miller, on October the 1st, Judge Kernodle ordered that you are not entitled of appealability at the district court. Franklin Davis, on October the 3rd, you filed a motion to alter judgment and filed a notice of constitutional question on October 7th. Rob Will, on October the 6th, the state filed an emergency. And then on October the 7th, Judge Keith Ellison granted this motion. Brittany Hallberg, on October the 6th, you filed your supplemental brief. Then on October the 8th, the separation of powers amicus brief at the Fifth Circuit. George Curry, on October the 6th, the state filed a response in opposition to a motion for discovery at the district court. Dexter Johnson, on October 8th, you filed a response by the state at the Fifth Circuit. Kimberly Cargill, on October the 9th, your death penalty case was docketed at the Fifth Circuit. And Charles Flores, on October the 9th, the CCA dismissed your application as an abuse of writ without reviewing the merits of the claims. And Linda.
Yes. Hey guys, I'm sorry we didn't read the birthdays this month. I thought we had done it. Danny said we didn't. So here we go. Paul Story, October 1st. Patrick Murphy, October 3rd. Linda Carty, October 5th. Isidro de la Cruz, October 7th. Gregory Newsom, October 10th. Chung Tong, October 21st. Victor Saldano, October 22nd. Mark Gonzalez, October 23rd. Julius Murphy, October 25th. Joe Luna, October 26th. Jane Broadnax, October 30th. Britt Ripkowski, October 31st. And Charles Flores, October 31st. Okay, and now I have a poem by Daryl Wheatfall. It's called Research of My Life. As I sit here wondering to myself, I don't understand the beginning, but I see the end. Death is my future as I serve hard time. Step by step, I can't get this conviction out of my mind. A court-appointed attorney held my future in his hands. As I sit here on death row now, I am just a forgotten man. Don't worry, were the things I was told. Now I sit here as I watch myself grow old. The CCA now has my life in their hands, proceedings after proceeding. Oh God, when will this torment come to an end? As I search for the answers here on the row, not knowing where I'll go, I sit surrounded by all kinds, wondering will one of them be next in line. Suffering is hard here on the row, never knowing when the guard will say, pack up, it's time to go. The Fifth Circuit may help me see a little light. Knowing this, I can sleep a little better at night. Now I can rest and think about the family I once had. This is just a thought I have left in the past. I can't identify nor understand why this is so. I just want these thoughts and feelings to just go out of my head and out of my life. There never was a mother, father, nor wife. These are the people I once loved who could see the beauty of life. Now I sit here, I must think twice, researching my life, not in this lifetime, because the suffering and torment would be the destruction of my mind.
Wow, that's very good, Daryl.
That's very good, Daryl. I really like that.
Do you maybe read another small one?
Another small one? Okay.
Does he have a small one?
I think so. Let me see here what we got.
Yeah, Linda has his book. He wrote a book not too long ago, or well, several years ago.
All the poems are very, very good, very sad, but he's talking from his heart.
Yeah, he is.
And that's what's really great. I don't really know I haven't really met him, but I really like his poems. There's one here, What a Beautiful Friend. She's always on my mind, always sharing her love. Yeah, she's one of a kind. What a beautiful friend. She's always there for me, always picks me up when I'm down. No one else cares, no one else is around. What a beautiful friend. She has taken my hand, letting me know she won't let go as I fight for my life. No matter how much this takes me down, she says, hey, mister, I'll always be around. What a beautiful friend.
Aw.
I like that.
Yeah, that makes you feel good inside.
I know it couldn't be about me, though, because I didn't know him. I still don't know him, but I'd like to meet him.
Yeah, well, maybe it was about you. Maybe
yeah. Really?
You just don't know. And Linda is running short on poems, so if y'all want to send her a poem, definitely do that, right, Linda?
Yes. So I dug this out of my box that I had there, all these, because I try to get all you guys books that you write with poems, and I had this box full of books, and I found this one and started looking at it, and I thought there's some really nice poems in here.
Yeah. So definitely send it to Linda, and it doesn't have to be Texas Death Row. It doesn't have to be Death Row. If y'all have a poem,
yep,
she wants to read it, and she wants to read it on the show.
That's right.
So it is 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas 77371. So send your poems, send your stories, because Linda likes to read stories too.
Yes. And Robert, I'm so glad you got to stay. I just want you to know, and I can get back to visiting you again. And I'm looking forward to my visit next Thursday with your beautiful wife. And I'm glad you're sharing her with me and me with her and all that.
Well, yeah, we're very grateful that Manuela has been here. We're very grateful that that the CCA, saw it. They gave you a stay. So no matter what, you got to stay.
I'm trying to figure out how to kidnap her, but I don't know if I can do that.
Gretchen?
No.
Oh, Manuela.
Yeah.
I was like...
Well, Gretchen, yeah, I'd kidnap her too.
We need to be careful around Linda.
Yeah, that's right. Hold y'all hostage out there on my ranch.
Yeah. Well, definitely send those poems to Linda. Send your stories and poems to Linda. 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas 77371. And don't forget, Mysterious Mike will have a shout out later, and he will want you to write to him. So the not so mysterious Mike will be coming up.
Yes, please write him, please.
Because he writes to us all the time.
And calls us on the phone.
All the time. Big capital letters across the thing. All right, David.
All right, Danny.
All right.
What do you got going on?
We are complete. So what?
You're complete?
We are complete. You
Yeah,
got.
I was answering the phones and I was trying to find my break song, but the phones rang twice.
It rang twice. Here comes Linda.
Okay, well, I'm already there, and now I got to go pick my break song. So give me just 2 more seconds, and I got it down pat, okay?
2 more seconds. All
Yeah.
right. Don't interrupt him, Linda.
Thank you for taking care of me, David.
Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all ready? This is the Dennis Price Band.
Maybe.
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 Shoots, rig in hand, competition all around. And I'm back for good and looking to score. Ain't nobody get me down. Nobody get me down. Nobody get me down. Gonna ride against me, son, you better pray. I ride rank when I play. And I ain't here for nothing but to win. See me walk up with my cocky grin. Walk up my cocky grin. Walk up my cocky grin, huh? I get thrown around, I get busted down. The cracked, bruised ribs looking for the crowd. Legacies are rodeo, boys my name. Well, guts, love, and glory. Bonus chance of fame. Bonus chance of fame. Train hard, blood spilled and I've been scarred. They're pushing our ways to be the best, and I'm better than the rest. Better than the rest. Better than the rest. You think I'm just flesh and bone, but I'm a beast looking for the throne. The dues I paid and the sacrifice coming down on the ride tonight. Down on the ride tonight. Down on the ride tonight, look out. I get thrown around, I get busted down. Well, cracked, bruised ribs looking for the crowd. Legacies are rolling, young boys my name. Well, guts, love, and glory. Bonus chance of fame. Bonus chance of fame. All right, let 'em go, boys.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
All right. And leave it to me. I said, in a little while, you're going to hear Mysterious Mike. And guess what? I don't think you will. Hey, David, Mysterious Mike didn't call?
Yeah, I got Mike. She can put it on there?
No. Okay. I take it all back.
Yeah. After Luna is Mike before Stacy.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Well, right now we have Edward. So why don't we get to Edward? Hey, Edward. Edward.
He was there.
Hello, Edward. Hello, Edward.
I guess he dropped off.
I guess he did. He's like,
I got his phone number. We could call him back. Carmela's phone dropped her too. So now we don't have any callers on the.
We're just like bad
on the internet line.
You calling Edward back? No.
You can call Edward back. You want to? You want his phone number?
Well, it says it on here, huh?
Yeah.
830.
You can call him if you want to.
Don't you? You want to?
You want to?
Want to? You too can experience the professionalism in the studio.
Gremlins, we got Eva on the line.
We got Eva?
Yeah, you want to go to Eva?
Let's go to Eva.
Hey Trey, what's up? Here's your message to wish you an amazing day and weekend. And one more time, good luck with your book release. Oh, and français, je ne l'ai pas oublié. Il y a quelques années quand je dis quelque chose en français, mais j'espère que tu es content. Okay, let me switch back to English, will ya? Well, Trey, let me tell you that I'm thinking of you, and hopefully this message brings a smile to your face. Hope to hear from you soon. Keep your head up. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Eva, very much. Why don't we get to Carmela? Hey, Carmela.
Hello.
Hello. You're on the air.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It's been a while since I've called, but I've been having horrible cell phone problems. And I just tried to call on my new one, and my battery ran out. But anyway, I'm glad to be back. I'd like to make 2 shout-outs. The first one is to Marcus Mullins. I don't remember where he moved to. He was in Dieball, but hopefully he can still hear. Hi, Marcus. I hope it's getting to you. Father David shared with me that you relocated, and I promptly forgot where you relocated to, but I hope things are going extraordinarily well for you in your new digs, and I just wish you well. I'm thinking about you, and hopefully the weather's going to get cooler. It was cool today at the beginning, but, Houston weather, and I just hope they're doing okay. Baby Joy had her first birthday Wednesday, so he's growing like a weed, and the whole family's just doing great. I just can't wait for you to get back into the swing of visiting with everybody. But that'll come in time. Just keep up the good work and keep your chin up and keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep God on your side. You have a blessed weekend, and I hope to talk to you next week. Take care. My second shout out is to Bradley Aiken. He is, let's see, gosh, I forgot where he was. I can't remember. Oh well. I'll get it.
We reach all the units, so it's all right. Bradley, listen up. You're getting a shout out.
I'm sorry?
We get all the units, so just go ahead and shout out. He'll hear it.
Right. I can't remember where he is.
That's okay.
He says San Saba.
There you go.
So, hope you're doing all right, Bradley. It's been a while since I've talked to you, and I'm sorry for that. I've been having horrendous cell phone issues. I just found out that my government phone, Lifeline, had been hacked, and the...
What? All right. Are you there?
Yeah, that wasn't nothing we did because she was still red up there.
So I noticed that.
She dropped off a while ago after she called in.
Well, she said she was having cell phone problems.
Yep. Edward's on there now.
Let's get to Edward. Hey, Edward.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. I got a couple of shout-outs and a couple of things, if that's all right.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Hey, my first one is to Mr. Brian Price. I read your book, Meals to Die For, and I actually enjoyed it really well, and I hope to get an autograph from you sometime. Really good book, actually. And I'd like to say at all the people on death row, and, I hope one day we can abolish the death penalty, and I hope we never have to use it ever again,
Well, we agree with you.
You guys are doing a great job on the radio show, by the way. I really do appreciate listening to y'all.
Well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. And one more, last one. The man that's going to be up, did he get a new trial, or what's going on with him? I haven't been up to date with the guy that's going to be executed soon.
Yeah, he received a stay from the CCA. We're really not sure exactly what that will consist of, but we're waiting.
Okay. Well, my shout-outs to him, and hopefully one day, like I said, we can just abolish the death penalty here in the United States and in Texas. And all the families and everyone that's hurting, I just pray for y'all, man. I really do.
Well, thank you very much, Edward. We appreciate you calling.
All right. Well, y'all take it easy. Y'all have a great night. All right, y'all?
You too. Have a great weekend.
All right. Peace.
Peace. All right. Okay. How about Lydia? Hey, Lydia.
Hey, Danny. How are you today?
I am doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good tonight. I'm watching the Mariners and the Tigers. It's a good game.
Not the Astros.
No.
No.
I don't think they're playing. I don't think they made it for the playoffs.
No, they didn't. They absolutely didn't. No.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a good game. So we're staying up. I just want to give a shout out to my son Beto. Tell him that I love him. And I miss him. And to keep his head up. God is with us, and He's going to see us through this. And I'm very happy for Robert. Send a shout out to Robert, and tell him that he is he's still in our prayers. Everyone is. All you guys there know that you're thought of and in our prayers. Okay? And I just want to thank you, Danny, and Linda, and David, and all the activists out there for their hard work that they do and for just being there for us. I give you my thanks.
Well,
okay?
We thank you, Lydia.
You guys have a good night and be safe getting home.
All right. Thank you. Have a great
You're,
weekend.
you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.
Okay. How about Captain Tom?
How about me?
How about you?
Hi, Daddy. How you doing?
I am great. How are you?
Okay. Hey, David.
Hey, Tom.
What's going on with you, man? You still here yet?
Did I do what yet?
Is your foot healed yet?
Well, I'm walking. I was using it on a clutch today, driving that big old big rig.
Well, it looks like I'm going to break out the pain for you. Anyway, little shout out for my fellow veterans who are incarcerated. Special shout out to John Michael Armstrong. I heard from Kathy today, and she's supposed to be getting in touch with you. So we'll see what's going on with that. Also, my homeless veteran, and I heard recently in the news that Mayor Whitmire is going to tackle the homelessness. So I hope the veterans are involved with that. So they can keep shelter because winter is coming up pretty soon. You do my promo. You can donate to KPFT by going to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE to 713-526-5738 and you can donate to the prison show. I'm Captain Tom. Catch you next week right here at KPFT.
All right. Thank you, Tom.
He's a character.
Yeah, he is. All right. Let's get to Gloria. Did you want to leave a shout out to someone?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I will give a few. First, I want to give a shout out to T. I got your e-message, and I'm going to be driving Charles Flores' girlfriend up there the Tuesday and Thursday at the end of the month, so I'm going to see if you're free one of those 2 days so we can visit and talk. Spider, hello. Jeff Wood, hey to you. Big Big Will, I wanted to say hello, and now I can't remember who was talking about you Saturday when we were in Austin for the rally for Robert, but somebody.
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Anyway, hello. Hope you're doing well. Ram, I hope you're doing well. Nanan, how's it going? Any news? And I'm just sending you some dinero. Anthony Pierce, did I send you photos from your brother's memorial? I don't think I did, and now I can't find them on my phone. I don't know what in the world happened to my cell phone. So I'm hoping I sent them before they vanished. Willie T., I will be up to visit you on either I think the 26th or 28th.
I gotta watch your finger, Gloria.
28th or 30th. What?
When you do your phone, you do.
Oh, sorry. So anyway, I'll see you the last week of October. I apologize for not writing. I have been busy. So between all my doctor's appointments and all the political activity and going to rallies and meetings and so on, yikes. Plus, I'm reading a good murder mystery that's hard to put down. Anyway, I don't know if anybody else reads, what's his name, Michael Connolly?
I have read him.
Oh, God.
It's good.
He's very good. He's actually going to be in Houston at Murder by the Book, I think the 23rd. Anyway, and all my other friends, hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing as well as possible up there. Okay, that's it.
Well, thank you, Gloria.
Okay.
Thank you. Now let's get to Beatrice. Hey, Beatrice.
Hi.
Okay, you're on the air with your shout out.
Okay, I have a shout out for Daniel Sanson in Hutchison State Jail. Good luck with the parole this month. Congrats on your new job in this faith-based storm. You got this. I wish you the best life you could offer. It's all positive thoughts. Leave all the negativity behind you and you got this. If you ever need me, I'll always be there for you. Hope you have a great life and a good night. Your friend always and forever, Beatrice. Thank you.
Thank you, Beatrice. Have a good weekend.
I forgot to give a shout out to Robert. I mean, I feel like I've been talking about Robert and doing this and that for Robert, and I started to send him an e-message, and I thought, oh my God, he's probably got like 500. His tablet's going to blow up. But anyway, Robert, so happy. I tell you what, Gretchen is something else. The way she got all those people from everywhere out to support you is amazing. So, and I love looking at your smiling wife. When we were at the rally Saturday, we didn't know whether to smile or what, because too often Texas screws up. But anyway, congratulations, Robert.
And let's get to Patty on line 1.
Hi, everyone. This is Patty. Shout out for Humberto. Hey, mijo, I was calling to say hi. Tina found the lizard in her stealing. So I told him to kill it. But I don't know what they're going to do with it. I know I would be running outside. Anyway, my dogs have been going like to the field over there where McPhee lives or the churches, and I had to turn my car into a 4x4. So I've been having a workout with them. Just ask your mom; she got to help. Anyway, we're all doing good. Let's see. I'm gonna go see you in November. I think the rally is November the 1st, I believe. I don't know who all is going, but I told your mom I would go. I love you, miss you. I'm glad Robert got to stay. So it's working. I love you, mijo. Good night, everyone, and thank you.
All right. Oh, she hung up. I was going to tell her thing. All right. Do you want to leave a shout out?
Of course.
Of course. Get up next to the mic.
Hey, baby. That's your wifey. How are you doing, baby? Hope and pray you can listen to us. We know that you have some problems sometimes, but I want to say I love you, baby. I'm so happy. Since yesterday, this morning was the first morning since month that I woke up with not a pain in my heart. And I hope that everything will be fine and that will stay to wake up without pain in my heart. I love you, baby. My heart is full of love for you, and I will never leave you or let you down, no matter what. I'm always there for you, my baby, and I pray for you. Pray, pray, pray. Never lose hope, baby. Never give up. I love you, sweetheart. Good night. Sweet and blessed dreams to you. See you soon.
And there go the kisses. All right, let's get to Eva Maria.
Good evening, everybody. This is Eva Maria from Germany again. Today, I would like to say thank you to you. Simply thank you for existing and thanks for praying. And actually, because you in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice exist, I think my life is a bit different because I feel connected to you. And this makes a difference in my life. It makes things more relative, and I realize how small my worries are, and I think you make my horizons wider. So it's really good for me in Germany to know that you exist, and I really admire you and your courage and your struggles and how you manage to get on day by day. I think this is really an example of humanity, and you can be proud of yourselves. Have a nice evening, and thanks for being there. Thanks for praying. Good night.
All right. Thank you, Eva Maria. And now we have Italian Smile.
Hey, babe. I hope you're feeling good. I'm fine, missing you as usual. It's getting cold over here. I need to get used to these temperatures. I love you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Are you gonna kiss me or not? Well, in the meantime, I send you hugs and kisses. Thank you, Prison Show, for making this happen.
That was a big old kiss. Wow. All right. Let's get to Jenny.
This shout out's for Joel Jonas White at Hughes Units from his old Kentucky home. This is his Aunt Jenny. I love you, sweetheart. Love you so much. I just want you to know how proud I am of you for everything that you're doing down there, trying to shed your light and your goodness and positivity. I know things backfire on people a lot of the time when you're trying to do good. Things can get kind of ugly, and Satan loves to work on that kind of stuff. So just keep your light shining, be positive, encouraging, and full of love like you always are to other people, and keep your compassion like you always have, because you're probably the most compassionate person I've ever met in my life. I miss you dearly, and I'm going to try to get to see you before Christmas, but I've got to make this short because I'm trying to send a message and it won't let me record for long, so I'll try to talk to you this weekend. I love you, sweetheart. Keep your chin up.
All right. Thank you, Jenny. All right. Now we have Miss Caitlin.
This is a shout out for Beto Garza and Polonsky. Hola, how are you? I hope that you're in good health and spirits, staying safe, and that there's a smile on your handsome face. As for me, yeah, things are okay. I'm just back from Buddy, and he says howdy. Yeah, he seems to be doing good, and the vet is happy with him. So yeah, long may that one last. At least, yeah, he's happy and he's cheerful, and he's being his usual, like, little diva self. So please say prayers that he will continue to be okay. Other than that, yeah, things are okay. Tomorrow we're taking some of the residents to, it's like a black tie dance ball dinner thing. The organisation I work for is 70 years old tomorrow, so yeah, they're having a black tie kind of dinner dance to celebrate it, and all my residents are going and they're looking forward to it. Other than that, yeah, things are pretty much the same, so please know that I'm sending you prayers and hugs and good night. And I also want to say a big hi to Eric, Mark, Will, Debo and Rudy. Hope you all doing good. Sending you all prayers and hugs too. So good night, y'all, and stay safe. And to everybody at the prison show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
Thank you, Caitlin, so much. And we have Kiki.
Hi, this message is for Rodney Reed at the Plonsky unit. Hey, Rodney, it's Kiki. Just calling in to leave you a message for tonight. I just got off the phone with you, getting ready to take a little nap, but I wanted to get this in so you get your message. Glad you're having a good day, and I'm missing you already. I will talk to you at 3 my time today. I'm getting ready to take a little nap. Anyways, I hope everybody out there is having a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend and a blessed week next week. And I will talk to you guys all again next week. All right. Thank you, Prison Show. Love you.
And thank you, Kiki. Now it's Luna.
Hi, this is Luna from Germany. I want to send all my love to my fiance, Tony Ford. Tony, you are everything to me. Your strength, your peace, and your light guide me every single day, and I will never stop fighting for your freedom. I also want to remind everyone that innocent lives are still being held on death row. To everyone listening, please take a moment to learn about Tony's case and support our campaign Together for Tony Ford on social media. Join us in our future projects as we continue to fight for justice, truth, and freedom. Together we are stronger. Love you forever, Tony.
All right. Thank you, Luna. And now we have Mysterious Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the Historic Prison Show. Here's my shout-outs to Guys of Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Matt Thomas, Edward Rees, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Haas. Shout-out for Keith Money. Sasha wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout-out for Curtis Robertson. Shout out for Oz. Shout out for Jesse Cortez. Shout out for Raymond Lee Cart. Shout out for Bill R. Sims. And a special shout out to Clarence Lee Bowman. Hope everybody enjoys the Leif Erikson weekend. Leif Erikson and the Vikings discovered America in Vinland, Canada, 1000 A.D., 500 years before Christopher Columbus. And you can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth. And now back to the Historic Prison Show. Adios.
All right. Like I said earlier, you too can write to Mysterious Mike at 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas, 77371. All right. Now, Stacy.
This is to my husband, Sporty Black at Wainwright Unit, kissing you with our Friday night tuck-in. Mwah. Baby, how's the day been for you? It's been a pace day for me. I got out this afternoon and started cleaning up the underbrush little one cut down yesterday. I still got mad work to do, but got a portion of it done. It was nice out there at noon, but it was chilly fall out there this morning first thing. The girls are behaving. Mimi's inside, Meme's out. Yeah, Boo. Just another day out here missing you too much. Boo, it's that time. Remain healthy and safe. Stay focused and tough. I love you so deeply. Mwah. Take care, sweetheart. Mwah.
Okay. Linda.
It's a lot of kisses.
That is a lot of kisses. There's so many kisses going flying through this place tonight.
That one lady, Italian Smile, asked him if he was going to kiss her back. Pucker up, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep. She's talking in the middle of the room.
And I'm hooked up with David.
Oh, she's hooked up with something?
Cool. She hooked up with me.
She hooked up with Dave. Oh, yeah, y'all, can y'all see them in there? They are all. They have wires going everywhere. I don't know how y'all did that, but
She said earlier that the guys were saying that she was showing her behind on the camera. It's because she's walking around the room. That camera's right there at butt level.
That's right. Okay.
Talking to the mic.
Okay, guys, here we go. Jamal J. Fisher, Robert Cooper, Larry Johnson, Xavier Davis, Jason Walker, Joe, Jose Chocola, Antonio Gilbreth, Joe Laws, Chris Cornwell, Antonio Aguino, David Duran, Tyrone Williams, Raymond Bissett, Eric Pleasant, Ray Freeney, Sean Glatz, Curtis Allen, Juan Cervantes, Cody Lloyd Washington, Delvin Wynn, Arancio Gonzalez, Trinity Morton, Frederico Hoven, Dean Deal, Joshua Lyell, Alex Howard, Jimmy Harris, Terrell Rogers, Juan Segura, Christopher Queensberry, Curtis Allen, Juan Cervantes, Cody Lloyd, Damon Blunston, Charles C. Bolton, Jordan Bright, Travis Fletcher, Ken Decker, Jeff McClendon, Alfred Mitchell, Jeremiah Rodriguez, Tyler Adams, Chris Foster, Victor Loya, Reginald Matthews, Gregory Allen, Curtis Robertson, Midget Titan, Paper Cup. Wow, this is a lot of names. William Owen Sr., Stephen Curry, Charles Thompson, Talon Carter, Dennis Price, Robert Robertson, I always want to say Robertson for some reason, Robert Satterfield, Robert Solis, Lucky Ward, Ronald Haskell, Gary Green, Franklin Davis, Jaime Cole, Marcus Drury, Pete Russell, Will Spear, Britt Rupkowski, Christopher Turner, Larry Hatton, Jesse Rios, Brian Garner, Sylvester McGee, David Rodriguez, Marco Garcia, Arthur Wright, Matthew Israel, Otto Rodriguez, Alex Howard, Brandon Savage, Marshall Smith, Daniel Anderson, Coy Simpson, Whiskey, Robert Southback, Chris Foster, Raymond Matthews, Frederick Young, Stacey Howard, Vincent Ortiz, Lovey Smith, Joel White, Walter Sarto, David Wood, Iron Thunderhorse, Bill Sims, and Vincent Baker.
That's it?
That's it. That's it.
That's all you got.
I know.
All right, David, do you want to?
You want to go?
Maybe I should go.
Go ahead.
Y'all are freaking me out.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Maybe Jamal wants to go.
Well, let me go
Did
first.
he bring his list?
I will, mine is shorter because I don't, maybe I just should start shouting out to everyone who writes to me. I may do that. You know what? Kelvin Rivers, I just got your letter in tiny, tiny little print. I have glasses, dude. So, but I'm going to be writing you back. Jerry Villarreal. From the Clements unit. And in case y'all haven't heard, at the Clements unit, there was a man in a cell who a fire occurred in a cell, and the lieutenant and the sergeant did not let him out, and he died in the cell. This was at the Bill Clements unit in Amarillo. So anyway, they were both arrested, and the sergeant, I believe, has been charged with murder. So yeah, that happened at the Clements unit, Bill Clements unit. We have more information. I just don't have it in front of me. So my shout outs, Farron. Hey, Farron. I will be seeing you soon. T. I will be seeing you soon also. Jason Thornburg, it was a really great visit. Appreciate you very much. David Hunter, Larry at the Huntsville unit. Britt Rapowski. Oh, and in case you didn't know, they're filming a movie, and the Huntsville unit is on lockdown because of it. What was that in 70? The Caruso?
Yeah, it was the hostage situation.
The hostage, yeah. They're filming a movie over there in Huntsville and at the Huntsville unit.
We posted that online, and it's got like 62,000 people looking at it.
I know.
And there was a lady that made a comment on it and said that I think it was her uncle that was at the unit whenever that happened.
Uh-huh.
And she was interested to see the movie to see if it was just like her uncle told her about it.
Yes, one of the guys that was actually there, a part of it, was at the Estelle unit. He just recently passed away, so... Anyway, Rodrigo, big shout out to you. Xavier Davis, Troy Glover, I got your e-message. I will be writing you back. Travis Fletcher, of course. Stephen Drayton, Kenneth Decker, Eddie at the Wainwright unit. Denise Farmer, Joel White. Hey, Joel. I heard your aunt. Jay at the Win unit. Hey. Chucky at the Win unit, got your message. Leroy, of course I got your message. Enjoyed our conversation. It was great. Brian Rogers, Russell Rieger, Robert Roberson. Yeah, you. Congratulations. And Rexalicious. Hey, Rexalicious. I'll be seeing you soon. And CJ. Hey, CJ. All right. Who wants to go next? Oh, Charlie. We have one Charlie on the line.
It's Charlie Maloof from
Maloof.
Texas Cure.
Hey, Charlie.
Well, hi, gang. How's that partner doing out there?
We're doing pretty good. How about
Yeah.
you?
Doing good.
You guys are busy, ain't you?
Yeah, that was 1974, Fred Carrasco.
Oh, Carrasco. That's how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I just wanted to jump on. We got a ton of guys that have kids and grandkids out there, and we have a youth ambassadors program for all these justice-impacted kids. And the 24th through the 26th, we have room for about 20 more kids to take them and their guardian parent camping at Canyon Lake. That Saturday, we're taking them tubing. They've got a haunted trail, little forest. That'll be Friday night. And then the Halloween weekend, we got a costume contest. And that Saturday, we got a big fishing tournament for the kids. And we'll be doing prizes for the first catch, the biggest catch, and the most caught. And then teaching the kids how to do a big fish fry. So we want these guys to reach out to their family members that have the kids, take a look at our website, and if you're anywhere close to Canyon Lake or Dallas, come on out and let the kids have a good time. It's www.txcureinc.org under the events for the youth ambassadors.
All right. Well, thank you, Charlie.
I appreciate you guys letting me put this out to the guys. We're getting more interest from the guys as they know about it, and we've got this opportunity to take these kids to do neat things. I think in December we want to take them to Davis Mountain State Park and out to the McDonald Observatory, and we're working on taking some down to Houston for the Navy Fleet Week in November. So there's really neat things that we want to do with the kids.
You know, I'll never forget whenever Ray Hill was here and we had a shindig for all the kids whose parents were incarcerated, and they wanted to have a hula hoop contest. Well, I got my big butt up there, and I was hula hooping. And boy, Ray, he'll come up off of that bench, and I'm straight, but Ray wasn't. And Ray's hollering and hooping and hollering, and the kids are there, and I was so embarrassed. But Ray's like, "Woo, shake that thing, shake that thing. You need me to come up there and show you how to shake that thing?" And man, I was so embarrassed. But I mean, we were all just having fun. The kids were laughing. They thought it was pretty cool, but they didn't quite understand what Ray was doing.
They just saw you with a hula hoop.
They thought it was fun, and Ray was encouraging me, but Ray was really embarrassing me.
Well, the Mystic Quarry Camp Out, this is our second annual, and the kids had a blast. Amy's Ice Cream in Austin is donating ice cream for some of the activities that we do with the kids, and the kids will be out making breakfast and cooking pancakes and eggs and all kinds of stuff.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
We're going to get you out here on one of these.
Yeah, we'll have to sync it with my wedding calendar. This weekend I got 2 weddings, but I'm not complaining.
Well, look at our calendar of events. We've got stuff lined up all the way through next August, so we'll have plenty of time to plan and get you something close.
All right, we'll get out there.
Good deal. Well, thank you all.
All right, bye, Charlie.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, and we have Jenny online too. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, how are you guys?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I just want to call and say hello to my cousin Beto. I hope you're doing okay, primo. We've had a very eventful week here at home. Seems like there's so much going on with family and friends. I don't know if I told you that Odie's aunt died, and we were in the valley for that. And then my best friend Angela Ward's father died, and I had planned to go to the funeral in Nashville this past weekend, but I was in training in Kansas for my job, and I had to come home because Odie ended up having emergency back surgery. So it's just been a lot of stuff going on here at home, but thankfully he's doing better. He did have a few complications. He has some blood clots in his arms, and thankfully they're superficial and not deep, so very minimal chance that they can travel to his lungs, but his arm's still pretty swollen and it hurts. But good news is I am starting my job on Monday, and I was able to go to the office in Killeen and get all my office ready and decorated and stuff like that. But everyone else is doing well. Joshua and Sydney are in town for ACL Festival this weekend, and this is the first year probably in about, maybe 7 years that we don't all go as a family, but we're getting older and we can't take 3 days of the music festival. It's just too hot, and standing around all day is pretty bad. So anyways, I just wanted to call and say hello. I hope you guys have seen the harvest moon this past week. It was just so beautiful. And the weather is starting to get cooler, so I hope you guys enjoy the little bit of time you guys spend outside too. So anyways, I just wanted to call and say hello, and I love you, and I hope you guys at the radio station have a good night. Thank you so much for the show. It means a lot to so many family members and the guys also. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenny. We appreciate you calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
I wasn't quick enough.
No, you weren't.
You gonna shout out? You got a mic? Yeah. Which one you on? Hey.
Is it working?
Yep. I even heard the spring go.
Heard something making noise on there. Okay.
It's all your fault.
Just do some, this Red Devil, do some random shout outs through this list. Shout out to Harry Schuff, Ramigo Martinez, George Cantu, Carnes Ronnie, Tim Redfern, Hector Bernard, probably in the feds now, We was on comm unit together in solitary. Keep going. E.T., Johnny Hiller, Ricky Cruz. Let me jump to the back. Just trying to jump around. Luke Watson, Rafi, Damian Green, Caleb Gibson, Billy McClain, Denver Hardin. Not sure if y'all all in there still. I believe so, though. Let's see. Do a few more. Max Martinez, if you haven't got out yet, I don't think you're out yet. Of course, E-Bone, Chase, Buck Settle. Shout out to you. Told you I wouldn't forget about you. I haven't. Danny Dixon, Gordon Chadwick. Here's one probably needs a shout out. Is Jim Hargrave. It's been a while. And then, of course, David Hunter and Andrew Kaiser that had wrote me. Shout out to y'all. And that's it for right now. I hope everyone's doing good in there. I know how it is. It's probably not good. Keep y'all's head up. Stay strong. Stay focused. Don't give up. Don't give in. All of you throughout the system. Bye-bye.
Cool. Turn that mic back down so it's not humming. I wanted to make a few shout-outs. Lydia, I wanted to thank her for her donation. Texas Voices for Reason and Justice, thank you for your donation. What's Brittany's group? Reform?
Yeah, Texas Prison Reform.
Thank you for your donation. A lot of people have been stepping up, making donations, and the prison show really appreciates it. It's the only way we can pay our bills. And we can't actually have what they call a call to action because of the FCC, but I can let you guys know that we do have a Facebook page. And if you'll go over to the Facebook page, and there's a lot of information on there. If you wonder what happened with Robert Robertson's case, we got all that information there. If you want to talk, I mean, there's just so much that we're always posting. It's just The Prison Show. And, Facebook's actually been erasing our videos also. So, I think today they're supposed to erase the September 12th edition. So, if you guys don't, you want to see something or you're thinking, that was on there a couple weeks ago. I need to go get that address. We're still over on the YouTube. So if you log into the YouTube, and we're trying to get everybody to log in anyway. Even if you don't watch it on the YouTube, go subscribe. Go click the thing. Like and subscribe. Isn't that what they say, Danny?
That's pretty much what they say.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
The more people that you get, the more they share it. And the better it is. The more better. Anyway.
More better.
The more better.
More better.
So who we got online before I go and hit my list? We get Patty on the air?
Yeah, let's get Patty. Hey, Miss Patty.
Hey, guys, thank you. I forgot to tell Beto something. Mijo, Aaliyah had a dance recital today. She did really well. And Tia Gracie got back from Houston good and with good news. As the new medicine is working. So that's good. And I'm watching the game, the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. They're on the 12th inning. It's a great game. I love you. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Miss Patty.
She's quick.
Yeah, she is.
All right, so I want to shout out to James Minyard. James, we really appreciated your letter. He's from North Carolina. He's letting us know that he's watched every one of our shows on the Edovo app.
Well, thank you.
He really appreciates all the information that we put out there. He's lack of a better term, Ray always called them writ writers. He's a writ writer, so he's doing a lot of legal work, and he appreciates whenever we bring folks on. And he likes looking to see what all the different states are doing. And that's a good thing about us right now is we're broadcasting to 45 states.
What's his name again?
His name is James Minyard. Minyard. He's at the...
Okay,
Yeah, we can't hear you whenever you're not talking in the
Wait a
microphone
minute.
and the mic's not
Wait a
turned on.
minute, he cut off I didn't hear the name, the last name.
Minyard. Minyard.
Okay.
And
I was just saying, if we're on Facebook, we're international.
yeah, but we're on Edovo, so we're broadcasting to 45 states.
Oh, you're talking about on the inside.
Yeah, that's who our audience is, brother man. That's who listens most of all.
And I'm sorry, what was his first name? I can't read my handwriting.
James.
Good God.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
I need help.
Yeah, our audience are the guys on the inside. We've got 18,000 followers on Facebook, but we have...
Remember a bunch of us out here, too, though.
There's 360,000 viewers on the inside using Edovo right now. So, I mean, that's...
Pretty good. A bunch of us out here, too, though, that been in there.
Yes, sir. But did
And
you
our
listen to us while
supporters.
you was on the inside?
Say it again?
You listened to us while you were on the inside?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I listened to y'all back when there was no tablets.
Yeah, well, that's...
But only when I was close enough.
Yeah, I did too. All right, so we're going to shout out to Sylvester McGee Jr., Kenny Morissette, Ronald Wooten. Let me open up my list. I think I'm going to do like...
Do you want to do the phone call first?
All right, I'll get to mine eventually.
Oh, well, you can do yours first. No, go
Look,
ahead.
Crystal, waiting. We'll go to Crystal.
I used to listen to
I ain't
those
scared.
shows on KPFT.
I'm going to turn his mic off.
Yeah. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I got a couple of shout outs to give out to.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the first one's going to be to my cousin, Tommy Gantu. He's in the Ellis unit. Tommy, we love you. We miss you a lot. I hope you're doing good. Stay strong. Keep your head up high so you can come home to the family. And then another one at the Hughes unit, shout out to my cousin Chech. Chech, pick your head up, keep your head up high. We love you and miss you a lot. From your cousin Crystal. And then another big shout out to my loved one Terry Arnold from the Michael unit. Terry, keep your head up high. Stay strong. Don't go down. Keep your head up high. And I love you and I missed you, from your girlfriend Crystal. And then I have another last shout out to my cousin Jared Landon Rodriguez. He's in the Uvalde County Jail Detention Center. Jared, we love you. We miss you a lot, and I hope you come home soon. From your cousin Crystal. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you, Crystal.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
You better hurry, Dave. Someone else will call.
Well, that's really what we're here for, but there's a lot of guys that been writing me, and instead of just going through my contacts and shouting out at everybody, I'm going to talk to the ones that have been writing lately. John Thomas, Shabbat Shalom. Larry Johnson, we appreciate you, and I'll give you a message now. That way you can hear me give it, and you'll know that I gave it. Mama Linda and Danny, Larry Johnson sends his love.
Hey.
Daniel Lipscomb, keep your heads up. We appreciate your thoughts and everything for Robert Roberson. He got to stay.
Mm-hmm.
James McElreath, Richard Smeal, Ronald Allman, Thomas Lanham, Rashad Watson, Dustin Flowers, Stephen Drayton, Roy Forbes, Terry Taylor, Alexander Orchard, Erlen McKay, Daisha Redmond, Ronnie Osirio, Kevin Jackson, James Conley, Juan Segura, Thomas Johnston, Katia Myers, Cleto Guerrero, Victor Loya, Latwang Reed, Charles Booth, Tyler Bowman, Lionel Rogers, Derek Walker, Tiffany Cheeks, Marvin Covington, Crystal Minnie, Carrie Sellers, Marcus Brown, and Isaac Navarrete. Kenny Travis, I appreciate all three of your messages lately. I will get back to you. Just been real busy with school and everything. Roy Kaiser, Dennis Wayne Price. Hey, man, we played another one of your songs. I'm going to try and get your son up here. They say he's been playing pretty good. Dennis Lee Richardson, 3RD. Man, I had Jeremy Luke Adler. They're mixed up with some of the other messages where somebody sends me 50 messages in a row. I did want to make a few announcements, I guess you'd call it. Look, dudes, I'll message you. We can message back and forth. That's cool. But I'm not going to do the visit thing. And I'm not really into contacting your family or logging into your Facebook pages and all that stuff. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I think that that's kind of a conflict of interest. If you want to message me, that's cool. Don't get your feelings hurt if I don't message you right back, because I'm pretty busy out here. I did get laid off my job, and I've been learning how to drive a truck. So all week long from 8 to 5, I'm swamped. And so any other time I got, man, one night I went home and sat in a chair, and that was it. It was over with. So it's a big adjustment going from laying around all day with a broken ankle to actually getting out and up and down that truck and driving around. And it's just, and it's been so hot, and we're out in the parking lot. So not to make excuses or not, but just got to remind you guys, don't send us legal materials. Don't send us all your grievances. We're not attorneys. We can reach out sometimes, and if you're really in trouble or in a bind, and when we can ask your prison or whatever to go check on you or whatever the case is. But we're a radio show, and what our deal is we want to make sure that you stay connected to your family. So your family needs to call and make a shout out, or they need to send us a recording to make shout outs. That's really what we do. That's our bread and butter. So, I mean, we don't have attorneys just sitting out here that we can just assign to you. Oh yeah, go take care of Johnny over there. Johnny needs your help. I wish we did. I wish that was the kind of organization that we had, but that's not what we have. So that's how we shout out to you. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We're here for you. We want to give you hope. Like Jamon was saying earlier, we've been there, done there. We were on the inside. Now we're on the outside. We're trying to make it out here the best we can, making one right decision after another. But we want to make sure that you understand that there's hope and that there's life on the outside out here. So real quick, Jamon, because we got to go.
Just want to say, when people are writing it, I went through a lot of uses of force, and they're very serious. If you have very serious issues, you could write me, and I'd be willing to try to reach out to the networks that I'm part of and try to do a call to action on it. But it's just like David said, we're not lawyers ourselves. I have a lot of legal knowledge myself, but I would still reach out and try to help you through a network if it's something serious. Wow. That's something I'd like to say.
Okay. Just still be careful because you're not an attorney. Don't get yourself caught up.
Do a call to action, though.
Yep. Okay. Well, in the meantime, it's time to get out of here. We got to get on down the road, and we got to make room for Skyla Dawn and DJ Chill with Damage Control. And, man, you guys try and stay cool this weekend.
Have a great weekend.
See you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too showed me more. In my dreams I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. To the man with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna